Greetings, my pop culture overload people. I am bringing to you a review of the Transformers Robots in Disguise Voyager class Megatron. And I know there's been a lot of talk about the Prime figures versus the Robots in Disguise figures. But this is a really great figure. There are a couple of things that I don't like about it, but there are a whole lot of things I do love about it. And I'm going to get right into that. So we'll put Megs to the side here. Here's the box that he comes in. And let me tell you, that is a huge try-me slot. And it's very easy. Megs has a little teeny tiny head. And I saw a couple of them. You can kind of see me back here. I saw a couple of them where the heads were popped off. So, mind that in case you see it. It's just, and it wasn't even in the box. You got some really great artwork of Megs there. They have them in its totally silver colors from the cartoon. It's show accurate canon. Got some great art of Megs on the side there. Amazingly, he's missing his cannon on that art. Just noticed that. Anyway, so we got Voyager class, Megatron. There's the gimmick. We'll get into that. And to the side, we have Meg's bio. Go ahead and get that for a second. Alright. This box is okay, but I would have I like the first edition ones, but hey. Not gonna get into that in my bitter grapes. But here we go with Megatron. And Megatron's in it's a mode reminiscent of the one he had from the first movie. This Cybertronian type jet, also with the visible head syndrome. He can see you. He can see you. I was messing with my wife about that one. Anyway, the legs, there they are folded underneath. There's a lot of kibble with this guy. Just a ton of kibble. In the front, there's no real cockpit or anything. It does look like an alien jet. Something you would see on Cybertron, I guess. But there's this big cannon onto the top. It's very accurate to the show. Mind you, we got that translucent plastic that they keep using on these Robots in Disguise Voyager figures. But we're going to go ahead and take his cannon off here. And also on the cannon is this knuckle duster weapon here. Fits right over his hand, just like a gauntlet. Just get you. Put that to the side. And, here's the gimmick. As you can see right here, there's a blade. On the show, he has a blade that pops out of his arm with the cannon, and there you go. It's just how it is. And there's the LED light. It's supposed to light up this whole thing. But that's it. For some reason, this pops up. I don't know why. Just this. I guess it's just the transformation. If you hold it like this, but now, Robots in Disguise Voyager classes. I'm hoping they don't continue this. You have to hold things to keep them open. But the good thing about Megs here, if you hold this part back, these aren't attached to the gears at all. They're held in by friction. So once you pull them out, let me just get that a little bit further in there. And there you go. There you got his weapon out at all times. Yeah, the front looks good. It's just too much here. This could probably have been half the size and still well, it would have been more screen accurate. Put that to the side. Now what we're going to have here is a interesting transformation. Everything does kind of fold together very well, but it's when you're taking it apart to try to get this guy into robot mode. I'm going to go ahead and pull my camera up now. Since Megs is a Voyager, he does get rather big. Hopefully I can catch his full glory. Alright. The first thing you want to do, the legs are tabbed into the body right here. So you can bring those down. And right here, you can bring them down to his waist. Just unfold them right there. Stop creaking that thing. Anyway, this little tab on the wings folds in, and there you got a solid leg. The feet just unfold. 2 toes go forward, 1 goes back, and do the same over here. So there you go. Face them forward. Now right here, you take this apart. Just kind of move it up for now, because this piece also is going to snap up. There you go. Get my camera up a little bit more. You can already tell I'm not going to capture his full height here. Okay, so you're starting to get his waist right here. You want to take these down so that you can separate and off camera. And there we go. Take these parts, pull them back, and flip them up. Once you have that, get these still out of the way. Oh, well, you want to unpeg his arms, unfold the hands, and right here they're hinged in. They're just on these hinges that you just separate. Let's see if I can get that on camera. Oh, they're also pegged in. I'm sorry, I forgot about that. This little circular piece is actually pegged into the arm, and you have to bring them down first and then pull it forward. Now, once all that is done, those two pegs, well, not those two pegs. Where are those pegs? Oh, I see. See, he's got like a double hinge going on here. So the front one is going to go down. There's his chest. Now, as we bring the other part down, oh, and where the cannon was sitting, you want to fold that up and bring these back just to get them out of the way for a second. Now, when he snaps in very securely. I'm just trying to figure out. I might be thinking of Prime, how he snaps in, but, well, okay. You bring the chest up like that. Oh, he does. He's got a tab and slot right here. There's the slot, there's the tab, and he locks in. I've got he locks into those gray pieces. And you just push those together, and there you go. Of course, he has one on each side. Fold down the shoulder pieces. And these pieces on the back, I like to just put them up like that. They do kind of break up the screen accuracy of Megatron, but hey, I can forgive it because he's such an awesome Megatron. So, once you get him there, want to turn, well, yeah. Alright, turn these arms around, and there you have it. There's Megs, and let's see, get a look at that head sculpt there. Really great looking. I love these eyebrows they put on the characters in Transformers Prime. It really helps the emotion. It really gives them some character. Megs has them in spades. They are just huge, and he can go from looking just sad with them and to just looking enraged. Now, back to his cannon. You can plug that onto any one of these ports on either side of his arm. Of course, the right arm is where it goes. Now, he's got some more of that translucent plastic on his arms. I'm not a big fan of it because it's a gimmick, and this guy didn't really need a gimmick. He had a good transformation. Probably could have used a lot more silver paint. That's what I would have put on him. Also, you got that knuckle duster I was talking about. It's got a handle right there. You just take the handle, put it over, and that hole in his arm right there, you can just peg it in, and voila, there is Megatron in all his gloriousness. You can get a lot of poses out of this guy, and these pieces will come up out of the way so you can kind of get him, threatening with his big giant blade or his cannon. The feet, you get quite a bit of range of motion there. You got almost a double joint in. It's not a double joint, but it works like one. I'm not a fan of that thing. I'm just going to get that off of there. No waist swivel, but he does have a ball joint there, twist. The head is on a slight ball joint. You can get a little bit out of there. Helps when he's in his, vehicle mode, so you can put it down so his eyes don't show. No bicep swivel. I don't know why, but he does have a twist at the forearm. And the hands, of course, they're articulated. It's more for transformation than anything. And it's kind of on a ball joint. If you get that out of the way, you can kind of see. But overall, I like this guy. He could have used some more paint, but we could sit here all day with the coulda, shoulda, and wouldas. This is a great figure. He didn't need the translucent plastic, but it's still a great figure. And you can even put these down out of the way. Look, you can't even tell. He looks very screen accurate right there. But I like this guy. I've been looking for a Voyager class Megatron for quite some time. Just a good looking, scary Megatron, because on the show he is terrifying. And I think we got our wish. I mean, we never got a first edition, so there was nothing to compare it to. But this is a great Megatron. And the translucent plastic does give that dark Energon look that he had when he was powered up, so I can kind of understand that. But until next time, I'm Jazz, and this has been Transformers Robots in Disguise, Voyager class Megatron, and until next time, I'll see you when I see you.